So maybe the act of going out of network is exactly what you need to do to rebalance your schedule to be able to get patients in sooner. And that's an indicator. Now, I'm going to say, while that is an indicator, it's not absolute. In other words, you don't have to be booked out 2.5 months before considering going out of network. Because in fact, you can create demand by ramping up your marketing. You can ramp up your marketing. Marketing is literally like, it's like the hose, out in your yard. You can turn the spigot up and you can turn it down. I feel that I didn't feel that way early in my career. I felt like marketing was some voodoo dark science where, I was blindfolded and throwing darts against the wall. That's what I thought marketing was back when. Never knew what was working, what wasn't working. And that's all changed. And today, thanks to you and your team, Aaron, marketing is literally a science where I can turn it up, I can turn it down. And so if you're in a situation where you're not booked that far out, you can solve that by ramping up your marketing and bringing in more new patients. To what you want to do when you go out of network is you want to have a nice balance there. Because you have to replace the patients you're going to lose. You're going to lose some. You need to replace those by some other marketing source. You need to replace Delta as your source of new patients with Google. And then secondly, you need to replace the historic flow of new patients that's come from PPO plans. So if you're getting 20 new patients a month from Delta, I'm just making up a number here, Naren, for illustration. If you get 20 new patients a month from Delta, because you're listed on the electronic listing of being a provider under Delta, that's how they choose you. That's how they found you. That dries up the day you resign.
Right.
That goes away. You're immediately delisted. And now you won't get any from that. So you've got to replace, if my example of 20, I've got to replace 240 new patients the next year from the flow that has historically come in from Delta. And the way you do that is marketing.